So a lot of people, I'll get messages regarding my cost of living video. And, I believe the last one that I did came in at about $1,500 for the month. But, the one question I often get is, can you live on $1,000 per month, in the Philippines? And the answer to that is a definite yes. And really, it depends on your way of life. Don't think that you're going to come over to the Philippines and live like a king, and be eating steaks and salmon and everything else, on $1,000 a month. Because if you eat the way you eat in the U.S. or maybe in, Europe, wherever you're coming from, if you eat the same that you eat in your country where you're coming from, your food costs, could be really high, so before you even head to the Philippines, if you're looking to retire there, it's kind of like you need to change your mindset a little bit as far as eating goes and try to eat more like a local. However, I often will go get pizza, for instance, and that pizza costs me, I'm going to say it's about $7, a little bit less than $7, but it's a huge pizza. And I can always get like 3 meals out of one pizza, so that $7 pizza here in California, that same pizza would be running, I'm going to say about $24, $25, at a decent place. So the food costs, there's a definite difference. You can at least take whatever the cost is. These are all my opinions, but whatever the cost is in America, or probably the UK also, you can take whatever the food cost is and cut that in half. And, then you've got your transportation. You don't need to have a car. In most places, you can get around by taxi or get around, on a bus. And it's really, really affordable. So much cheaper than having a car, paying for insurance, paying for gas, and there's absolutely no need for it. So the quick answer, to this is yes, you can get by on $1,000 per month and live a decent lifestyle. You can normally get a condo. You can rent, a condo for $300 and something a month. Some people are in the $200 range. And then if you want to be in BGC or something like that, well, you're going to be, paying a lot more, so you can't live in BGC, or Boracay probably. And that would be a tough one to get by on $1,000 a month. I don't think you could do it, at least in BGC, but if you're in Cebu, you can eat good. There's things to do. There's malls. You can, live a fairly good lifestyle on $1,000 per month. Now, I do highly recommend, and this is, it's kind of a must. You got to make sure you have some money in the bank in case you have some type of medical emergency, so that you can either, go to the local hospital or fly home, wherever you're from. So make sure you've got a backup plan. Make sure you've got some extra money in the bank. And I don't mean, one or 2,000. Most people, I don't know, there's no magical number, but I would say you want to have about $5,000 or so in the bank, or have credit cards or something in case something like that happened, because there is no safety net here. You get sick, you've got to have the money to go to the hospital and be prepared to pay them in cash up front, for any supplies or anything like that. That has, been my experience. So, yeah. But as far as being able to get by on, $1,000 a month, yeah, it's not a problem. You could probably get by on $800 a month if you cook all your own food. So it just depends on your lifestyle. But if you come over with the attitude that you're going to live identically to the same way you were living in the U.S., you're going to pay a fortune if you can't, change your ways a little bit, Just because you had a car in America or the UK doesn't mean you've got to go get a car as soon as you get to the Philippines or Thailand or any other Asian country, or Brazil for that matter, or wherever you're going. Just keep an open mind, and my guess is that your quality of life can be much better than it is in your home country if you're on a limited lower income, basically. So I hope this answers your questions. And hey, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day or evening wherever you are. Thanks. Bye.
Tall buildings, as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night.